Okay kids, welcome back to the shop. Today, no machining, so just going to let you know. What we have in front of us is a Gerstner Machinist Tool Chest. This was given to me by my cousin, who is not a viewer and who does not subscribe, which is kind of funny, but he does know the underground exists. He's redoing his first skid steer. I forget the, it's a New Holland, I forget the year and model, but anyhow, he gave me a call. The front mounting bracket was loose, so he wanted me to come down and take a look at it, see if I could maybe possibly machine the pins or even line bore the whole mounting bracket. I forgot my camera. I went down to the shop. I've only been there maybe once before, never really got to snoop around. So I started snooping around, and I noticed that there was a hint that at one time it was a machine shop, just by some of the, he had some small clamps laying around and some, was it no twist clamps. I saw a micrometer, some old style dial indicators, just nothing much. So I said to him, I go, hey, was this a machine shop at one time? And he's kind of wiry, and his attention span's all over the place. And he goes, yeah, but I got something for you. He's all excited. He goes, I've been wanting to give this to someone. I didn't know who to give it to. All of a sudden, he disappears out of the bay. It's a 4-bay shop with concrete walls in between the bays. And then I hear him yell out my name. I go over to bay 1. The shop's about 20-foot ceilings. And above his office, he has a storage space. And it's a landscaping business. I don't know if I told you that. So there's spreaders up there, there's tarps, and he's on top of the office, and he's dragging this box across these tarps. He's humped over, and he goes, come over, grab this. This thing's so heavy, it's about 100 pounds. He goes, I've had it. Someone gave it to me. I didn't know who to give it to. We just look at it every once in a while because it's cool. So I'm standing, he has in this bay, he has his other skid steers. And so I'm standing on a tire of one of them, and he goes, here, he goes, it's heavy. Now, I know what this is, right? We all know what it is. And if he's saying that it's 100 pounds, well, I'm hopeful, right? So I have the strength of 15 men. So he hands it down. I grab it. Just then someone else walks in. I hand it to them. We set it down on the shop floor. By now he jumps down off of the top of the office. So he's still all excited, and he goes, "This thing's cool." He goes, "Look at this thing." So by now, obviously, I'm excited, right? And this is how it was found. I didn't clean it up, and really, I've only gone through this briefly. I haven't taken anything out, and so this is sort of the unveiling. So we open it up, and obviously I put that in there, and this is what we had. I'm like, holy smokes, right? And he goes, this lady, he said, I was doing work for this lady, and her husband was a machinist, and he died, and she was trying to sell it on Craigslist. So this is the original listing. The date down here says 2011. So this is the all she had written down. And she wanted $475 for it. I don't know how I missed this. So he's telling me, he shows me this. We open up this. By now, I'm getting ready to pee my pants, right? Open this up. He's all excited. We open this up. Open this up. Now I'm really excited. And he's like, oh, I don't even know what these things are. We just look at them. He goes, I took a couple things out. We put them over in the shop. I don't know how this popped open, but and I'm guessing the things that he took out were the things I saw. And I'm like, holy smokes! And he goes, do you want it? And I said, yeah. I said, do you want any money for it? He goes, no. He goes, He goes, what do they call that? Giving it forward? And I said, paying it forward. He goes, yeah. He goes, I'm paying it forward. And I'm like, holy smokes. So that's the story. And so today we're going to go through it. And I'm going to take you guys along for the ride. Because like I said, I really haven't gone through it. I have, but I haven't. So here we go. It's a Gerstner & Son model 080 or 43. 043. I don't know anything about that. I imagine that on the front here it looks like there was some kind of nameplate there. This is a protective covering. The box is in good shape, you know, for, I'm sure it's, I know it's old. I was rooting around in one of these and I found the name of the guy. And the bad thing is, I'm going to have to, I'll never be able to pronounce this guy's name. Junker, 1965. And the funny thing is in here, and I'm not going to show you, is his name on a brass tag with his social security number. Could you imagine? So right now what we're going to do is we're going to get that out of the way. Hopefully we didn't see that. So we know who this guy was. I'm going to attach that somewhere on this box, and then I'm going to put my name in here too, also, and a date, just so we can keep track, because this, I'm sure, will be paid forward. I'll make sure that when I die, I'll tell Lauren that this box has to be paid forward before she tears this place down. So let's go through it. We have a Starrett mic here. This is a number 436. It's a 2 to 3 inch. Another Starrett, same thing. This is a 3 to 4 inch. This is a Starrett. It's a number 230. I'm hoping you guys can see this. And for some of you, this is going to be boring as hell. But I'm going through it. And then what we have here is these are some Brown and Sharps. And I can't read the model number. It might say 69. These are well used. You know, obviously this guy used his tools. You can still read the numbers. This one is really used, so it must have been doing some big stuff. Like I said, this is a 5 to 6 Brown and Sharp. And then this is a Brown and Sharp. This is a 6 to 7. And this one's well used too, so must have been doing some big stuff. Because the little micrometers, they're used, but they're dirty too. But and then here's another one. We got another Starrett 436. This is a 1 to 2. So we got a 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, right? Uh-oh. I don't have a 4 to 5. I'm getting screwed. Alright, no 4 to 5, huh? 5 to 6, 6 to 7. Well, I'm going to have a little talk with my cousin about that. This is Dow indicator, a Harding. It's at 10 thousandths. I'm hoping you guys can see this. Has a mount with it. I haven't pulled these out. Here's another Dow indicator. Amos, 10 thousandths. It has some kind of holder. little sticky. Who knows when they were used last. Hope I can get this stuff back in here. Wow, look at this little guy. A gem. The face is off of it. Here's the face here. I don't know if is it easy enough just to glue that on? Here's a sterret. So that's the way this one works. It goes like this. You guys bored yet? There's a mounting bracket. Here's another gem. An indicator. We got some hook rules in here. They're sterret. This one doesn't have a name brand on it. And then we have a bunch of indicators that will, right? Isn't these indicator rods? They go on the end of here. I've got a bunch of those. I got another, a couple more scales. Let's see what this is. This is a thread mic. Look at that. This thing looks brand new. A shear? Is that what this name brand is? And I guess this is a little different. I'm not sure. It looks like a thread mic too, but I'm not sure. Has the inspection certificate. I don't see a date, which is kind of weird. But that's pretty cool. And then we got a bunch of literature with it. Trigonometry table, drill manual. What else we got here? We've got a pocket protector. Keep the flag in mind. There you go. We always do. All right, guys. So right about now, I probably lost half of you. And who knows how long this video is going to be. So look at this thing. I think my camera just shut off. Wow, look at that. Can you guys see that? So this is a an inside micrometer. That's what this thing is. So wow, look at this. I don't see any model of the whole kit on here, but wow, look at that. So what happens, this is for measuring the inside diameter of something big. So we have this. Oh, why are we locked up? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why are we locked up? We better figure something out here. Is there a lock for that? Well, that sucks. I have to have another little talk with my cousin. Here's another head here. Like I said, I got to figure out. Well, here we go. So this does have a lock on it. So maybe maybe this is a lock somewhere here before I destroy it. Okay. Anyhow, that thing's pretty cool. And then we have, looks like, oh, these are must be the collets to attach everything. All right. So that's the first drawer. I probably lost half of you. Here's another thickness chart. And modern machine shop. How to machine the stainless steel. The stainless steel. like it was just made. Ah, April 1968, that's what this is for. Wow. Modern Machine Shop Magazine. Holy smallies. Cool. Did we look at this thing? I don't think we did. We missed this. So here we got two Starrett. These are thread mics. No, these are Brown and Sharp. They're in a Starrett box. This is a Brown and Sharp. And this is a Starrett. There's no anvil on it. So the anvil's here, so we'll have to see what's going on with that. Why it's out. And there's a setting 29 degrees thread tool. How about that? All right, I'm going to put this back together and we're going to go to the next drawers. All right, guys, there's the two little drawers down here. We're into this one, and I'm going to ramp it up a little bit, but this just has a bunch of little screwdrivers in it with magnets on it, a couple bits, the dude's name right here. We have a Starrett. I don't know what this is, but some kind of gauge. I don't know what this is. Huh. Goes, I don't think this is a thick, this might be a, maybe this is a thickness gauge? I think it is. No, it says 0.95. Huh. Maybe it's some kind of thickness gauge as you stack it on each other. I'm going to have to look that up. Got some more hook roll rules, some precision rules. Got a million of these things. Starretts, so they're nice to have. Starrett, obviously the guy likes Starrett. More of those. Here's some here. We got a bunch of those. Little tools. Here's a line level. Here's a bunch of little tools. I'm guessing that's to put the anvils on. Got some Zip-a-Zoomy tools, which is funny to me to see a machinist have that, but whatever, right? Got some bearings. Don't know quite why we need those. This is a thread tool, I think. I don't know what this is. 3/64. Oh, there's a patent on it. I'm going to root around. We have a couple of those. And then this drawer we got a, look at this. To stare at a 90, a square. Had a brain fart there for a second. Got a couple of those. I don't know what those are, 2 inches. If I only had something to measure with. Two inches. Huh, pretty good. 2 inches. This hook rule has been used quite a bit. See, it's 2 1/4. So those are cool. Scribe that ends up going in the back of a square. I guess I could take this out. Another little square. Got a million. Here's some thread pitch gauges, which are pretty cool. Starrett, some feeler gauges. Look at this, a little protractor. More thread gauge. There's Starrett, more thread gauge. Even more thread gauge. I'm guessing some of these are probably metric. We're not going to open them up. Feeler gauge, thread gauge. I don't know what these are. Probably feeler gauges. Some kind of feeler gauges, but they have a little thing on them. Look at that scribe. Wow, that's cool. That's real cool. Some more feeler gauges. A couple fish gauges. I don't know what this is. A little razor blade. Look how worn it is. Looks like it's been sharpened quite a few times. I don't know what this is. A little pin gauge of sorts. Goes from 61 to 80. I don't know what the hell this is. Brown and sharp. We'll have to look that up. And then look at this. This is cool. This is metal. Decimal. Turn it the right way. Decimal equivalent. All right. Those are cool. And then we come down here. And we got a depth micrometer. Stare it. Not so sure why it's in here. And then we got calipers. Look at these cool things. We got just a bunch of different mechanical measuring devices. We have some bore gauges. There's quite a few of those. Here's another head for an inside micrometer. That's got to be what that is. These bore gauges are. Then I got another. This is a punch. Got a bunch of bore gauges here. Surprised they're not in a case. Just a slew of calipers. Here's an angle, little angle finder, and a depth. You can measure depth with it. That's stare it, of course. Oh, look at this micrometer hiding down in here. I didn't see this. Wow, look at this thing. It's a stare it. It's kind of wobbly. I wonder if this is probably his first one. This thing's well used. Wow, that's cool. That's probably like his first micrometer. I know you guys can't see that, but man, that thing is well used. It's pretty cool. All right, let's get. Then we got. You know, this thing's great for finding the center of a cylinder. It's pretty cool. And then there's a bunch of scales, different sizes. Stare it, of course. Here, look at this long one. It's a little rusty. I could clean that up maybe. That, hell, look, it has a groove on it for a square to run along it. Wonder if we have that. That's pretty cool. And this one, boy, look at the Sharpie marks on it. You know that one's been used. Same with this one. Look, this has some dye on it, some Dykem. You know, my old standby. It's pretty cool. Wonder how many of you guys I lost. All right, so we go into here. Jeez. Really, this is the first that I'm going through this. So we got another square. I should have left that. So we got a 5 and 3/4. Maybe if I could read that, huh? That's nice. And look, we got some more depth micrometers. Made in USA. Of course, it's a stare it. Another regular micrometer. Hey, look, here's my. Here's a stare it. I'm sure of it. Look at that thing. It's not written on it, but an angle finder for the combination square. Another manual depth gauge. Some squares. Here's, you know, that's to match that, I would imagine. Look, that would be a matching set. And I bet, oh, here's everything. I just realized this. Look, here's the big square here for that big Guaranteed that goes on here. And then one of these has to go with this. Here's a little wiggler. There's a wiggler there. Here's a wiggler. Here's another bore gauge. I'm gonna have to put everything together. Here's a wiggler. Stare it. More feeler gauges. Adjustable parallel. Always wanted one of those. Here's another little square. Adjustable. Damn, I can't get those. And then here's a little combination. I don't remember seeing a little scale, but I bet it's here somewhere. Another. This thing's kind of crazy. It's set at like a 90, and then you can I don't know, some kind of depth gauge. Look at this. This looks like someone made that. That's a 90. What? 30, 60, 90 is what that is. That's probably something he made. I don't know what this is. Well, this is similar to what that other thing is. You know, these go in here and this has starrett on it, so it's purposely made. And then here, remember we were missing the 4 to 5 micrometer. Here it is here. And it's Shear. It's that name brand. So pretty cool. This is I mean these. I'm speechless. I would like to get all the micrometers together. Maybe organize this a little bit. And here's the last drawer. Starrett, dial indicator, another inside micrometer. I guess I should be telling I'm starting to lose interest. I'm not. That's a starrett. That looks well used. Some plastic gauges. I'm not sure what this is. I pulled this out earlier. I really don't know what this is. It has these angles on it here. It's hard to read. The machinist, I can't read it, but it has some kind of angles on it. You tighten this down. Looks like it goes into a lathe. I don't know. Pretty cool. If someone knows, leave a comment. You know, always, don't be afraid to comment. Good or bad. I don't know what this is. Got the paperwork with it. Lufkin. See these here? This is what I was telling you. I saw at my cousin's shop. He had a bunch of these, similar to this, in like a bolt bin drawer. It seemed like there was probably 30 of them sitting in there. That's what tipped me off. This thing doesn't look like it's ever been used. Did we run out of battery on you? I can't even get it out. I don't know what this thing is. Lufkin. Oh, it's a dial indicator. No way, look. Look at that. Boom. That's cool. But what's, did you guys see that? Look at that move. Look at it move. Look at it move somewhere. There we go. Okay. We might have to relive that. If you could revisit, if you guys like some of this stuff, just leave some comments and I can do another video. I know I lost half of you by now. I don't know what these are. I opened these up earlier too. I have no clue what this is. It says 4-inch. It's a Lufkin. I don't know what it is. If someone knows, let me leave a comment. 4-inch. I don't know. Is this to calibrate something? Is this diameter to calibrate something? I have no idea. I think there's another one of these somewhere. I think right there. Let's see. I'm going to try to get things put back together. I like this too. A little plastic protractor. I think that's great. Yeah, see, here's another one. It's a little smaller. It's a 1-inch. And this is a 3-inch. So it has to be for setting. It has to be for setting, you know, when you're setting up your micrometers. I don't know what this is. It's a Starrett. I have no idea. It has one of those ends on it like that other thing had. You know, these anvils, I guess, screw in here. And then it has this on the end. But I'm going to tell you, I have no clue what it's for, but I'm going to use the hell out of it. Here's a square. I guess on that in the other drawer. No, I thought that was it. So here's a square. Got a spyglass. Nothing's in here. Oh no, there is. Another one of those things. This is 2-inch. A Swedish gauge. I don't know what this is. It's squishy, like a spring. Here's another square. Love it. Let's set you there. Now, I was going to make one of these or buy one. And here you go. Now, this is pretty cool. I don't see any marks on it. So I'm wondering if, oh no, there is. It's a Starrett, of course. So, I'm running out of room here. You know, the way this works is, you know, it's used as a scribe, almost like a, so you know what height you have to have something, and then you need to scribe it. Similar to a height gauge, but you know, obviously a height gauge is more precise. This you have to set. But when I was doing the fouling vise, when I was setting that up in the vise, you know, I had my scribe line, and I had to keep it that line parallel with the vise. And using a scale wasn't working, so what I ended up doing is I had to make a makeshift one of these. You guys didn't see that on the video. To actually, you know, I set it to the one side, and then I use it as an indicator to get that scribe line square to the vise. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna make one, and now I don't have to. So thanks, Matt. I got some other things in here. Just I don't know what they are. Some rods. You know, this is has a knurl on it, so it's used for something. I'll figure it out. Some things just like some pins. I don't know what this is. It's pretty cool though. I like it. So there you go, guys. I hope you stuck with me during this video. Thanks, Matt, for the gift. I will use it, and you guys, you know, keep watching, subscribe. You'll see these tools come up in some videos. So thanks again. I hope you could tell I'm really excited, because people say that I'm never excited. I'm so monotone, but man, I'm doing backflips. So guys, again, kids, thanks for watching. Please subscribe.